This is morning outside of Council Bluffs, Iowa, the rest area. Good morning, children. No, turn around, sir.
Look everywhere, Dad.
It's about 9 o'clock on a Sunday.
No one is here.
We're about the only ones
look
here.
Everywhere. It's pretty. You can see it long ways if you look over there. Look that way.
This is very typical of Iowa. Well, we're going to go and see what's at the top of there near Council Bluffs, Iowa.
It looks so little, like a miniature for a Barbie doll.
We're looking west on I-80 towards I-29.
Because this is
Perhaps that's Nebraska in the far distance. There's Iowa. We've been through most of it. Here it is, the world famous Corden Palace.
Yes, there's only one in the world.
Made with millions of years and seeds. Everything else you might want. This one's probably a Ford. That's why I zoomed in on it. Made out of corn. And granite.
A rainbow. We have just saw it today, and isn't it beautiful? Yes, it's really beautiful.
Point to it and tell me about it.
This is the merry-go-round, and it is made of the little people are dolls. As you can see, it goes around, and I like it. This is a special woman.
What year was she made? Can you read the little tag?
Well, she was made in, well, it says 1909.
That's right, 1909.
She has a beautiful dress made of black and purple.
And here's a lot of
she dances a lot. And these are some more
nursery rhymes. Red Riding Hood.
And back to the woman, and back to her. And don't you like it? Because only girls are on it. And they have dresses. And it must be a fair too. Or maybe just out in the country, someone made it. But I think it looked very nice. And it has, look at all those colors. Yep, look at them. And look over here. And there's all these things. And now we'll go on to the next thing. Here we have a dancing lady.
She's very pretty. She got a lot of blue ribbon. She must be a very famous doll. Let's see her face.
She is famous. And I bet you cost a lot too. Look at that. So she costs a lot. But she just likes dancing. I like to look at her in the mirror. Wow. Back to her. It's me, huh? Now let's go into the next thing.
There's Jack and Jill.
Yep. That's
Can you tell me the story?
Well, Jack and Jill went up the hill to a pail of water. Jack fell down and broke his and Jill came tumbling after. Up Jack got and home to as fast as he could caper. He went to bed to his head with the vinegar and for paper.
Very good.
Now let's go into the next thing. The merry-go-round. Another merry-go-round. And it has all these special people on it. And as you can see, there's people with masks. Wow, I like that. And you see, it's really cool. It's like there's other faces on it. Yeah, it's real neat. And look what over here. Yeah. And look at here. This is neat, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Yes. Well, now let's go on to the cabbage fence dolls. And I really like it, don't you?
Yeah, they're so cute.
As you can see, lots of things are happening. A baby is growing right in the garden.
Yeah.
And there's someone climbing up a tree. 3 people. And as you can see, this
don't get in
is
front of him.
Elvis. Elvis is a very famous man. The king of rock and roll. Yep, he's the one.
Okay.
And there's no one better at rock and roll. Yes, and this is very pretty. As you can see, she's almost closing her eyes. She fell asleep almost. There's someone dancing. And she's a very pretty lady. As you can see, she's dancing around and around and around. And I'm sure that purse could be a doll's. Here, it's Halloween. Some dolls and Halloween. Some people even have their costumes on. Like here, and right over there. This is it. White. As you can see, I bet you could already tell. Yep, but it is. I like it. Don't you? Don't you?
Yes, I like it too.
And over here, we have something, and it almost looks like pin the tail on a donkey.
It's called
But
Blind
there's no
Man's
donkey
Bluff.
to put the tail on. This is Cinderella. As you can see, lots of people know that. And there's the wicked stepmother, the 2 sisters that are mean. And at the bottom, there is at the ball the prince and the very pretty person that he does not know, Cinderella. Ha! Bye. It's another merry-go-round, and it's going a little fast, and they're going up and down. Now, isn't that cute? Yep. Well, let's go to the next thing, Pete. And I bet you would have noticed they're going upstairs. Huh? Got it. Did I ever trick you?
This is the only sod house left in North Dakota. South Dakota, rather. We wanted $2.50 for adults to see it. You're seeing it free. On our way to enter the Badlands. Okay, I'm going to sweep all around them. There's the road leading into the heart of the park.
Maybe not here, but this is
Now you're here standing at the edge of some big Badland cliffs.
I'm my dad's son.
Yes.
Not the son, but this little boy.
These things go straight down.
Yeah, and there's the little one right
About
over
150 feet right down here.
there. And look at how little
And
that
they're all
one
made
is
out of
when
soft
it's
clay. And they say it gets real slippery like climbing gravel cliffs. We're going to pan across and see if we can find Sarah any lane.
And right behind Mesa is more Badlands.
o'clock in the morning. The first rush of visitors.
This is the only Badlands National Park. And we have lots of more exciting things for you.
Down in the valley.
Hello, this is Michael Pasky, and I am up for the Badlands. As you can see, all around here, Badlands. Right now, I'm sitting on one. They're almost like stone, but there's something else. I don't know what. But you can't build a house by them. And I'm Michael.
Wave to me.
Take a good job from here.
Wave to me.
Zoom in or do whatever you want in these mountains. But for sure, careful.
Where are you?
Right over here.
I couldn't find him at first. Michael climbing down. Wave to me. We're in the valley and the pinnacles. Campground and the parking lot.
I am Michael Pasky, and I'm wearing some buffalo skin, I think.
That's right.
Well, then I guess I am. And as you can see, there's some other buffalo fur right over there on the wall.
Okay. Come on back.
Near the Badlands, there's mountain. Watch the cars, please. This is it.
Around and wave to us. Ready to start your tour?
Yeah.
And our tour guide's name is?
Mark.
Okay, Mark, lead us
Can you
on.
tape the whole thing? This is great.
No, well, I don't know. Let's go.
Okay.
I'm not
1882 by a gold miner who was working up and down this gulch right here. And his name was Calvin Meade. And shortly after he found it, he crawled inside to see how much gold he could get out of there, but there's no gold in limestone, so he abandoned it shortly after that. And not too long after that, a man by the name of Johnny Higgins moved into the caverns, and when we get down to the first room, I'll show you what he did. This is the moonshine room, and it was back in the 1890s that a man by the name of Johnny Higgins moved his moonshine still back in here and was making moonshine. And it was not too long after he started making shine that he caused a few of the people down in Rapid City to go blind from drinking his shine. So the residents got pretty mad about that, and they decided they were going to run him off. And they came up here, they came out there to the entrance and yelled down to him, told him what their purpose was. And they decided they would wait him out because he had a rifle in here. And they were going to come down that narrow passageway with him in here with a rifle. So they waited and waited and waited. A lot of time went by, and Johnny never did come out. And they never did find out what happened to Johnny because they never did see him again. That's one of the legends of the cave. And as you're going through here, if you listen real carefully, you might hear Johnny talking to you out of some of these holes that we're going to go by.
Is
Very
that
good.
Johnny?
No, that's back up at the gift shop. Right, this room is known as our buffalo room because of this formation right here. If you use your imagination, you kind of see the form of a buffalo there.
The only one version.
Zoom in, Dad.
I did. There it is.
It's looking
This is Mount Rushmore, but it's not in daytime, it's at nighttime. And also, it has lights. And this is
Gotta jump.
a very good
One.
view. We
1, 2,
found out
1,
that
2.
this is a nice place, and you see some presidents
Did that help you
here.
any?
And the man that has made this, the man that was helped make this, has died. But he has also tried to make a new thing with a Indian on a horse carved in a mountain, and he's pointing to where he lives on top of a horse called something. Crazy horse.
Now, taking a few looks around Badlands City, South Dakota.
Nowhere needs to go.
Well, hi.
Hi.
What do they use those for, Sarah?
What?
What do they use the burrows for?
For gold mining. Prospecting.
And what if, can you go over by the prospector? Go ahead. Go by him. This is the Bighorn Canyon, or Tensleep Canyon. Cars come down this mountain.
Here we are in the middle of a beautiful canyon.
Don't go too close.
See for miles and miles.
Down there's beautiful Tensleep Creek. And still a ways to go. Well, here we are in Wyoming on the way to Gray Bowl, looking across an area of semi-arid alkali back towards the Bighorn Mountains. Suburbs of Gray Bowl in the foreground. This is actually the town of Basin.
Yellowstone Park, and this is the first animal we've seen, and we think it's a moose.
It is a moose.
We're near Cub Creek, and they're feeding in the grass behind the tree. We could zoom in on it if we want. The date is August 12th, 1987, and it's about 10:30.
How far away from it is us? From us is the moose?
I'd say a couple hundred feet. What would you say, Dad?
That's about right, about 200 feet away.
Michael, look at it.
See the moose, Michael?
He's playing with the grass.
He came about within 50 feet of us. In fact, he ran right towards us.
We think it's a he at least.
He's a marvelous looking animal.
Yeah.
So
Taller than we are. In fact, we actually kind of ran away from him a little bit because we thought he was going to charge us.
He's just trying to be peaceful and eat his
This is Yellowstone Lake, formed by earthquake, melting glaciers, whatever. It's as blue as anything you can ever imagine. What? Today is August 12th, about 11 in the morning. That's 1987, the year of our Lord. It's a glorious, beautiful day. Temperature in the low 70s. Here we are near the Mud Geyser Cascade area. We saw our first wild buffalo. They say they're very unpredictable. We have a foolhardy young man up there who might get charged by one. I hope he doesn't. I'm not getting any closer than, 200 feet from him. Because I just don't want to get involved. It's a beautiful area. Yellowstone River is behind this meadow. Mud bubbling out of the ground. Hot. There goes my family up there somewhere. Except for Sarah.
Yes. Look at all.
Yep.
It's a world wonder.
What's it called, Sarah?
It's called Dragon's Mouth Spring.
Read it.
And it's the spectacular belching action of the terrific water from this underground cavern is due to escaping steam and sulfurous gases from beneath the earth.
Yeah, I am. This is a good view of it, though.
This is the mud volcano. The rigorous boiling action associated with the mud spring is due largely to escaping sulfurous gases and steam. The temperature of 189.5 degrees Fahrenheit is below the boiling point, and the fine clay is the result of the decomposition of rhyolite rock by sulfuric acid. The activity has subsided considerably from what it was in 1870 as described by members of the Washburn expedition.
Excuse me.
What do you think about it, Michael?
I think that it looks like mud and it's very hot, and that's why it's smoking out it. And it's bumping against the wall. It's a little high. And I think it looks neat.
Maybe you can zoom in on it if you haven't already.
We'll zoom in on that beautiful crystal clear water.
Yes.
This is hot spattering mud.
And it's called the Grizzly Fumarole.
I'm supposed to keep a safe distance, so that's what I'm going to do right now. Michael,
It's a mud volcano there.
what do they call this lake?
Sour Lake.
And Michael, what color is the water?
Blackish dark blue.
Like gray.
And don't you love the end of it?
Sour Lake.
Yes.
And how does it smell, Michael?
We won't comment on
P.U.
that.
And as you can see, it's bubbling right now, like it always does. And no one knows how it does bubble, but that's a very interesting thing.
The colors are really spectacular on it.
What color, Sarah?
They are.
What colors, kids?
Green and brown and orange, darkish green.
It's called them.
Yes, this is it. And I like the big wave that it has, don't you?
Yeah.
It's like a big bubble.
This is the mud basin.
Waves in the back.
You wave, Sarah?
Mud geyser.
Mud geysers. over on the other end.
Yes.
So we're on the side that's by Artist's Point.
Yes. That's where we are. And as you
We're
can see,
over the edge.
later on we're going to see some bigger waterfalls. And you'll get to see them whenever you want.
Right, Michael?
Right.
Turn and smile. Cheese.
Cheese.
Okay.
This is another waterfall.
This is a
And-
little tiny one. Doesn't have a name, but it's probably 100 feet tall.
Yes.
3-4 different pieces of it falling. Might be
Yeah.
tower falls, I'm not sure.
Yes.
Michael, tell us about it.
This is another waterfall. I didn't know. It's the lower waterfall, but it's really bigger. As you can see, it's the Grand Canyon of the Yellowstone.
This is below the lower falls in the Grand Canyon of the Yellowstone. You look down here to the mountains beyond. The eagle soars above us. No, I'm kidding, but he's never looking.
This is the Tower Fall.
This is the Tower Falls at Yellowstone National Park. It's about 1:50 p.m. and we're here August 11th. I mean 12th.
And as you can see, if you cannot see, well, there's a little part where you can stand right next to it. You might not be able to see that.
It's not at that falls, it's at a different falls.
It's at a different falls. I don't see any falls.
They're over there.
It's Undine Falls.
This is Undine Falls and it's got 3 different layers.
And Michael?
And also, it's not like on the second and third step. It's going down. But actually, when you're 2 steps back, it's like top floor. And it goes down, down, down.
Different color.
Here are 3 deer or female elk or
That's a finger.
Sarah.
The Palette Spring.
It's got different colored water in it. Where we're at is Mammoth Hot Springs. There's the Mammoth Hot Springs Hotel, Visitor Center, places where the workers stay. Looking off in this direction is Montana, about 1 mile north of where Hot Springs is. Pan over now to see Minerva's Terrace. A long view.
This is Minerva Terrace at Yellowstone National Park. August 12th, 2027.
What's it look like, Michael?
It looks like it's really, really cold, like snow. But actually, it's burning hot.
I bet it is.
Here's another one of those things that's so cold, like snow, but they're boiling hot. And it's a different one. And there's a lot of steps and you can climb right up and you see it. Yes.
We're on top of it. Mom and Sarah are down below.
Yes.
Down here.
This thing sure does look
Wave
like
to Mom, Michael. You wave to her?
yes, change it.
This is Liberty Cap, an extinct hot spring cone with 3 elk grazing next to it.
Up place where there was all these chemicals, and they dried up, and they formed a big cliff, and here's what the top of it looks like. As you can see, it looks really, 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 really white. And actually it is. But there's a part of it, if you observe, that is a tiny bit red. And we don't know why yet, but
It's called the main terrace here. It's a little hot spring, deep emerald green in color, very near the Norris Geyser Museum and headquarters. I'm gonna head back through the museum to other small geysers there. This is the Norris Geyser Basin. There's a lot of little geysers out there, spouting their little snotty noses out. It's a good place to get your feet soaked.
Did you zoom in on it, Dad?
Mm-hmm.
The Porcelain Basin. The name comes from the pearly center which forms much of the basin. It is dissolved from volcanic rocks at great depth and deposited as the hot water flows out onto the surface and evaporates.
Oh, it's the Gibbon River. We're on our way to Old Faithful. We're about 14 miles to go. I think it's the beginning of Old Faithful. Well, Michael, what do you think?
I think this is... Wait, get a picture there. Get a picture! Wow!
A lot of people here watching it all the way down.
As you can see, lots of people are at it because lots of people like it. And some of it is made out of bricks. Well, it looks like that. And as you can see, maybe me and my family is going to go in it. But, it is big.
And it's called the Old Faithful Inn here at Yellowstone. Right, Michael?
Right.
Lewis Falls is one of the smallest falls in the park, but still a major fall.
Yes.
It's not the upper or lower or tower falls, but it's
Good.
it's still pretty good.
Yes. And pretty.
And we're down here in the stream if you want to see us,
Somehow
so
we're
you
out of
can zoom in
focus.
on it.
Yes. It is neat.
We're right down here by the riverbank.
And we're
I don't want you to get wet.
Hi, Dad.
Hi, Sarah.
Hello.
How are you?
But I'm not Lewis Falls.
Okay, I think we're about done all we're going to do here at Lewis Falls. This is probably the last film we might take it at Yellowstone. It's a lovely little stream, the Lewis River.
This is the mountain that is so tall. There's snow on the top of it. Freezing up there. And it's called,
Eagle's Rest Peak.
yes, Eagle's Rest Peak is the one that's so tall. It's going up. Well, this is it.
Snow and the ice. Over 12,000 feet tall, I think. Another view of the mountains in the middle of the Grand Tetons. Covered with snow.
We're here in Jackson, Wyoming, and this is one of 4 antler arches.
I'm standing by the antlers. And it's the antlers.
This tall.
By a statue and it's a cowboy and a horse. And I don't know if you know, the bottom is made of bricks and
They have the antler arches on all four corners of this town square.
Mr.
I'm by a stagecoach right now. It's not moving, so I buy it.
Now it is. Look out.
Now it's moving.
So long, partner. There he goes around the town. Where I am, right behind the drivers, little stagecoach ride. We're looking down at beautiful Bear Lake, which spans the Utah-Idaho border. This beautiful turquoise color. We just climbed out of Bear Lake Canyon in Utah, and we're heading towards Logan Valley. Today is the 13th of August. About 4 p.m. on a partly sunny day. The lake is particularly pretty. The Utah State Capitol. Just patterned after the United States Capitol building. Very impressive looking. There's Michael. He's got... Okay. Some of the beautiful flowers. In Mesa. He was famous for some reason. The interior of the Utah State Capitol.
I am Michael Pasky, and I'm here standing where the judges are, but I'm standing over here. And as you can see, there's a microphone. I wish it were on, but hello, I'm Michael Pasky. I've been to Verde. So, right now, I'm pretending to be a whatever judge or whatever I think a judge.
Utah Capitol at Salt Lake City. And this is one of 53 Liberty Bell invitations given to the U.S. veterans.
Can you point to the crack in it, Michael?
There's people waiting to... It's not really a crack though, it's painted back. We get closer to some things that people want to picture up on.
It's a beautiful chandelier. View from the steps of the Capitol. Looking eastward towards the mountains and the flower garden that we're going to go to next. Now across the great valley of the Salt Lake, out to the west. Looks like a statue of some war veteran. There's my boy. There's the Welcome Garden.
The Utah Capitol.
It's really neat.
As you can see.
There's the Mormon Tabernacle Church. Temple. Big, big, big. Visitors aren't allowed in here. Guess you gotta join. Get in the club. I'm going up, up to the top, and they have a flag. This is the Seagull Monument. The bird that saved Salt Lake City. The Mormons when he ate all the locusts. The beautiful golden seagull. It's the Mormon Tabernacle Choir's organ. Supposedly the largest in the world.
Let me welcome you on behalf of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints.
What's in this one, Michael?
You're moving down this end. No, I buy the statue right here. And where's
Okay, there's a couple of Mormon weddings that have just occurred. We just happened to witness them coming out. A very nice fountain of theirs, I suppose symbolizing something to do with baptism. Michael testing the water as always. How's the water, Michael? statue of Brigham Young saying this is the place. This temple in the background. Michael, can you tell us about this place?
I don't know anything about it.
Well, tell us what it looks like.
It looks like a canyon.
You want to say anything here, Sarah?
Yeah. Here we are at Sunset Point in Bryce Canyon. Right over there, about a mile, is Sunrise Point. And there's all different kinds of features. Boat Mesa, Sinking Ship, Queen's Garden, Table Cliffs, Crystal Cone Point, Canaan Mountain, Thor's Hammer, and over there, away from the canyon, way far away, is the Bryce Valley, where the Peoria River is.
Yeah, this outcropping is called Thor's Hammer. Big rock balanced on a little skinny one. Does this have a name, Sarah?
We're at Sunset Point still.
Oh, I thought this direction was called something different.
No.
When you get into the tunnel, turn around and wave, okay, Michael? Yeah, another one.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi, I'm Michael Pasky, and I'm staying right here in Teeny Tunnel.
Okay.
Here I am.
And this is the end of the walkway.
The little way. But there's another way that's 2 miles. But this is the little way. And that 1 mile, it's just a little ways.
Inspiration Point. We're at 8,300 feet. Seems like there's a lot of trees that just don't want to grow this tall. At Bryce Point. Here we are at Pariah Point, the last viewing area in the main part of the park. Deep canyon overlooking us here. Rather, we're overlooking. It's wonderful to hear all the different languages that we hear, people standing around us. Scandinavian, French, Mexican, German. Zion National Park. Here's Checkerboard Rock. At least that's what I call it. You can see the checked surface on it. Checkerboard Mesa. Another one similar to it. There's a beautiful canyon on Zion. This big hollowed out area has a mountain to the right, and the mountain was a mountain that we just had to drive 1 mile through a tunnel. And now we came out through the western end of it. Here's the valley, and I think we have to go down that valley still. Here's the view in Zion from around the Visitors Center at the south center part of the park. Once again, beautiful massive mountains towering thousands of feet above us. We're down in the valley after going through the mile-long tunnel of Hoover Dam.
These units are 7 stories high, 30 feet of which you can see, and 40 feet below the floor is a turbine.
Just down below. We're just inside this building here.
To a service road and climb to the very top to US 93. Looking downstream about 170 feet above the water, notice, if you will, a concrete structure built into the canyon wall. This concrete structure houses 6 large pipes called needle valves. These needle valves are 6 feet in diameter, and prior to 1961, they were used for downstream water release.
Next.
Well, here's the view off the middle, right between the borders of 2 states and 2 time zones.
Colorado
In between Arizona on the left side and Nevada on the right. And here's a view down the dam.
The Colorado River.
Monuments to people that died and whatever. Large brass, bronze statues. These statues are about 30 feet tall. Biggest dam in America. Here it is, the fabulous Circus, where we are staying in Las Vegas. Strip. I'm zooming in. Okay. These are the 4 guardsmen, giant sequoias. You go right between 2 of them. They're all probably 250 feet tall. Michael, don't hide. I want to see you. Aren't they neat?
We're here at Sequoia National Park and we're about to go into a tree. There's sap running along the walls in here.
Don't touch the walls if you can help it.
Yeah, we're not gonna. And I can go in, but I don't think I want it. It's only kind of cramped. Go, get out. Wait, get out.
You don't want it on your hair, Sarah.
There's none right there. But
Tell me what you saw in there, Michael.
Well, there I saw some bugs, pineapples.
pineapple. No, not pineapple.
Yeah, there's pineapples in the bottom right over there, see?
Pine cone.
Oh, okay.
I need to mix it up.
Alright.
But I got the guns on a tree.
How about that? It's a
Yeah.
big one.
Yeah.
This tree died in 1950. And they cut
We're
a slice
by
out.
it. Me and Sarah.
They cut
Just us.
a slice out of it. And diameter is 16 feet and it weighs 4 tons.
Wow.
Look at me. Pretty big tree. Especially when it's 2,400 years old.
Mesa.
That is, and I don't know where it would be, you know.
We're here at Sequoia National Park and this is General Sherman, fattest tree here.
Vegetable on the whole planet, and that's right there. And they don't think it's all that big.
Go ahead closer, kids.
Probably because you can't really get a perspective on how big it is. You know? And, well, since we were quite a ways away from it here, you really don't realize that that's a true giant.
And here's my son climbing some rocks.
Hello, I am Michael Pasky.
Hi, Michael.
Standing up here on this rock that I just climbed up.
Great. Be careful.
Oh, I will.
Okay, can you get down? Here is what's known as a controlled forest fire. This view looks back towards the giant forest that we just left. Grant's Grove trees. There's the Robert E. Lee tree. And there's a fallen monarch. You can walk through it, underneath it. Hi, Sarah and Michael.
Here we are inside a tree. Just like that.
Okay, here's the exit for the fallen monarch. Here comes our kids. I bet it would. And the big tree that was in the foreground before was the Robert E. Lee tree. We're deep inside the fallen monarch. 107 feet around its base. Even fatter than a General Sherman. 267.4 feet tall.
I got all of you.
Here, bud.
I'm gonna take all four of you.
There's Sarah. To give you some comparison how teeny tiny she is compared to the tree, but she's a lot prettier than the tree.
Oh wow.
Natural history area. A bunch of little buildings and cabins. People inside them. And they even have stagecoach rides. What are you making there, sir?
Dinner bell ringer.
Big river in Yosemite that the exploring Paskies are going to try and ford across.
Looks too hard.
But we can do it. There's enough stepping stones.
Hi, here we are at the Pioneer Village stream at Yosemite National Park.
They occasionally get a little rambunctious. Our first view of Yosemite Valley. So we came around a bend, we saw some of these big rocks. All of a sudden there ahead of us is El Capitan and Half Dome beyond us. Just come out of the tunnel.
Well, as you've already said, we're here at El Capitan and Half Dome, here at Yosemite, and we just come through a tunnel, as Michael really liked it, right? Tunnel.
What do you think, Michael?
Back there.
Yeah.
Really big.
Right over here was a squirrel. Naked.
Okay. Our first clear view of Bridal Veil Falls. Looking back towards Oakland across the Oakland-San Francisco Bay Bridge. There it is. What a beautiful city. There it is. We just came over the beautiful Golden Gate Bridge. We're at Vista Point. Looks like the same picture right now that I took with Jim and Ez 23 years ago. Alcatraz. America's most famous prison. Today is August 20th, 1987, 1 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time.
We just got out of the Golden Gate Bridge. My sister.
And there's a lot of tourists here, and there's also about 10 different churches selling San Francisco t-shirts, donating them. Contributions are voluntary. There they are. My kiddos. Alcatraz. Maybe you can tell right above it, it's a Goodyear blimp. Showing how big around the cables are. Go into the Golden Gate Bridge. And there is a statue of Mr. Strauss, the architect. There's the kids walking down towards the viewpoint.
Whoever.
The bridge builder, Michael, with his usual respect for dignity. This is the place. Castiglions.
Hi, I'm Michael Pasky and I'm here with a guitar. Woolly bully.
You're cool, man.
Part I like.
There's a girl that's doing a marvelous kite in front of Pier 39. Just goes every which way. Beautiful. This is the view of Russian Hill and the Transamerica Tower from Pier 39. Michael in the foreground. I think this is the highest point in San Francisco, if I'm not mistaken. We are near Pescadero, south of San Francisco on Highway 1. First place we're going to go down and touch our toes in the Pacific Ocean. Beautiful blue water. As far as the eye can see, and gently rolling surf. Well, here's the Pasky. Beautiful Pacific. Roaring in. The waves move thousands of miles away. There are the kids down at a little public park and beach in downtown Monterey. We're just a little ways down the bay from Cannery Row over that way. Here we are on the waterfront of Monterey, and the seals are just sunning themselves on little rocks practically every place you look here. They're only 100 to 200 feet offshore from me. My boy Michael to the Dunes Golf Course. near where the two currents meet, so I want to get him out of there. Just before this, he did something real naughty into the water. He didn't know any better at this age. Okay, Michael! Hundreds of birds and a number of seals. Many rocks. Point Sur and its lighthouse. Somewhere far down that coast. Lone cypress growing out of solid rock and inspires countless artists, photographers, and sightseers. There's a picture of a rocky point on the Big Sur Highway. This is Big Sur Highway. 500 feet below us. The ocean pounding away. There's the San Simeon Mansion. A couple miles away atop a hill. Michael's got the good view right here, 20-to-1 zoom, and mine's only 8-to-1. This is Morro Bay. Last place, probably at the bottom of the Big Sur, just a dozen miles below the Hearst Castle. Who is it?
This is Walk of Fame, and that's Marilyn Monroe's star.
What's it right in front of?
It's right in front of a McDonald's.
There's our movie star children on Hollywood Boulevard. With all the people from Hollywood that you can imagine.
Ronald Reagan.
Yeah, as you can see, I don't think it's really time because I don't see it like that.
Here we are at Hollywood Vine. All the way for
August 23rd, 1987. There's the proof.
Thank you. Marilyn Monroe. Right there.
That's another woman, Michael.
Jane Russell. Marilyn Monroe.
Then where's the man?
This is Michael for Charlton Heston. Okay, good, Michael. Chinese guard dragons. Quite a famous tower on top. See who they are, Michael.
Hello, I'm standing here by nothing here. This one's
C-3PO, R2-D2, and Darth Vader. August 3rd, 1977.
Here's one of Dad's heroes, Clint Eastwood. You made my day.
Come here, Michael.
Whose star is that, Sarah?
This is Tom Cruise's star, Dad.
Why do you like it so much?
Because it's his. Why else?
I just like the show.
Well,
What a hump.
hi, Dad. We're here
Hi,
with
Sarah. Michael. Hi, Tigger. How do you feel today, buddy? Great.
That's not funny.
No, that's Kellogg's.
Hurry, Jim. Don't put it on. I'm taking the picture. It's a picture, bud.
Okay.
Go on, this way.
Adios. He covered your face, Michael. You gonna let him do that to you?
We are now underway and proceeding on a course that will take us on a voyage of exploration through liquid space.
There's its base.
All those things are fake.
Here on the Autopia, screaming along at about 5 miles an hour. This place is just like a Hollywood freeway.
Almost gonna bump them. Oh no, we gotta stop.
There's the submarine lagoon.
You positively can't go wrong with a high.
It's for Snow White!
Hey, you! Hurry up! Hi, Michael.
Hi. We don't have much to do. Stop.
Beep your horn, Michael. Oh, neither do we. There they are, standing still. Main Street, 1:45 in the morning. We saw and did everything, and we are whipped.
Now hold on here. What is the deal? What's going on here? Who are you guys anyway? What is this? Let's get out of here.
Silence, human.
University of Michigan? Right? Are you a big fan there? You're an alumni. Okay, great. And you just like the Cleveland Indians? Okay, and you're playing some cards here. What are you playing? Off the wall. Yeah, Dick, did you know you're not playing with a full deck? Look at that card. Straight flush. Okay, what's the next card? Amazing how that works, isn't it? Tell you what, why don't you hold this card in your left hand, hold this card in your right hand, okay, and then put them out like this. Okay, now wave them up and down. Does it look goofy doing that? No, I'm just kidding. Tell you what, hold them straight. Like this. Okay, now everybody out there, watch the screen up there above. Watch where the cards go when he drops them. Go ahead and drop the cards. Kind of ruins the effect, doesn't it?
Everyone else watch the center screen as we add the Hollywood Hills idea. All right, never mind. Okay, don't smile too big because you get bugs in your teeth.
Look ahead to the ship. Hurry!
Back in the Future, taken down again when they were done shooting the movie. But y'all remember Christopher Lloyd up there trying to harness a bolt of lightning to Michael J. Fox's DeLorean to propel him back to 1985 and Back to the Future. Now, how many of you on the tram saw Back to the Future? A lot of you see the film? Most of it. They're going to be making a sequel to Back to the Future coming out in the summer of 1989. You'll be able to see Back to the Future 2. Now, the current title for that movie is Out of Time. The most famous production to take place on New York Street was back in 1973 when we had all these sets dressed to look like old Chicago for The Sting, starring Robert Redford and Paul Newman.
Boy, you're tiny. Okay, little boy. You want to get out now so other people can...
Hey, you really have to. Look
at the tires. Count them.
There's Joe.
Get the little girl here, that's fine.
Alright, kids.
It's an avalanche. Oh no. Avalanche is still...
Nice do.
Oh, it's cute.
I can't get any of them because he moves too fast. You gotta stay still for Mom's picture.
Stay still with him looking at us with his arms around you. That's it.
Michael, don't smile.
Say it.
Hello. I'm Michael Pasky.
Say Daddy's got stinky feet. Say that.
Dad's got stinky feet.
Okay.
Well, as you can see, I'm saying goodbye. Let me have my fish stick. Michael. I don't have a fish stick. Well,
Okay.
we can start around.
I'll tell you when it's on.
Okay, sweetheart. What a couple.
Cheese. Cheese.
Hello.
Hi there.
Hi.
Hi.
Well, my question is, when were you made?
Back in 1980 on September 7th, they completed me.
That's right.
Back on September 7th of 1980, they completed me.
That's near when he was born.
Really? When did they complete you?
November 19th.
November 19th? Well, you
15th.
15th? Well, you probably could have made it around on September 7th, and it really would have made too much a difference, huh?
Yep.
Do you have any questions?
I already said my question.
Well, what about her?
How fast can you go?
Over 300 miles an hour.
Okay, well, that's pretty fast.
Just pretty fast? I thought it was quite fast.
Yeah, that's quite fast.
Yeah, especially on land, you know.
Yeah,
You try to take a corner at 300 miles an hour. No, better yet, don't.
We're here by the famous DeLorean from Back to the Future. It's one and only that's got everything. The flex caster, the plutonium. Yep. No, it doesn't have plutonium, but
Yep, and this is the only one. And this year, they're going to have a number 2 Back to the Future.
not this year, but they're making it next year, and it's coming in 1989.
Yes, the new
Back to the
number
Future.
2.
I'll be right over.
It's called Out of Time. So come on.
Faster.
When we came in to get our tram, there's a million people around it. Now at the end of the day, there's nobody here. Now I'll explore the inner workings. Super exhaust, carburetors, motors, capacitors, diodes, assorted garbage. I don't know if you can see through the window. I guess not. I don't know what's going on here. Under the high star balloon. There's the mainland of Long Beach. There's my home. Yeah, on the ship. Good ship Lollipop. I mean Queen Mary. Okay. Okay, Michael.
It's a 7-minute thing. Do you want to come
Folks,
in?
this presentation
Yes.
is just starting. If you'd like to come in
Okay,
right
let's
now,
go.
I'm about to shut.
Smokestacks are bigger around than the giant Sequoia trees. There's the chain for the anchor. And it's as big as Michael's leg around. It's amazing. Lift it up, Michael.
I can't believe
It is awful heavy.
So, as you can see.
Playing with Michael up there somewhere. Shoot down this plane flying overhead. Michael is checking the elevation, turning the wheel. Okay, Michael, turn the boat around. Try the other wheel behind you. Good job.
990 feet long.
In the front of the boat? The front exit, as it's called. The hotel entrance down below. Through the middle walkway of Howard Hughes. Hi, Michael. One mule power. Well, here's what we were just on. Michael's going on again. He's in the middle car, on top of the ball. I think he's going to slide down in any moment. Hi, Michael. Michael. Hi.
That's how far my arms go.
Oh, you're close. Look at Grandma.
No, look over here, Grandma. Grandma, look over here.
I can't video. Thank you. Video. No.
That's not funny. I don't want to get harder. Hard. Faster.
Twisting little. Hi, Sarah.
We're up here on some kind of swings called the slingshot.
Hi, Michael. There's Sarah.
They're very messy eaters, and what they like to do is eat their seeds. And they have a very unique way of hunting. Most cats in the wild chase after their prey on the ground and jump on it. Servals hunt birds right out of the sky.
Welcome to the Scotty Jump. This is the Scotty Jump parachute ride. And not usually exciting sports and created by this ride. You must be in good health.
You don't do this, you don't pass. You get in that water, that's a boy, and you look for sharks for me in that direction.
They're hardly ever found. They're real shiny basin. First one there, that's Acacia. She's 2.5. The one right next to her is Joey. He's 11. And then the other one is Lena. Lena's 3.
2. What? She gets.
Hello.
Oh, just
Here it is, the Grand Canyon, August 31st at 11:30 a.m. Our first sight of it. This is Mather Point. We're 7,200 feet in the air. Immediately, the size of the thing impresses you, how overwhelming it is. down, a mile down. Somewhere down there is a river. Right in the middle of the picture is the river. Coffee Brown River. Here looking westward from Mather Point. Grand Canyon is over 200 miles long. That was a brave little boy. Hi, Michael. Look up.
I'm Michael, and this is the world's biggest canyon.
That's for sure.
Yeah. And here it is. Oh, brilliant, Michael.
Here at Yavapai Point, we're outside now. Here we are out at the tip of Yavapai Point.
That Michael Pasky found.
Right.
And my dad decided to take a little longer movie. Yep, found Michael Pasky.
Yeah. Across the Great Grand Canyon. This is from Moran Point, halfway to the eastern edge. Of the Eastern Rim Drive. Good view from Moran showing the river. There's another view looking west at Moran Point. See a thin ribbon of the river in the middle. Here's the view looking west off Lipas Point. Just a couple miles from Desert View, the eastern end of the park. There's a view of the Colorado winding through the gorge. Some rapids. Here's a view of the Desert View Tower. Michael looking towards it. This is a view looking east from Desert View towards the mouth of the little Colorado River and the Painted Desert out on the horizon.
The last one we're going to see today? Well, you might have to finish this tomorrow, or you might have finished it today.
Be careful. Please, please, please. Off towards the west from Desert View.
This is ancient Springs, I guess.
Ancient Indians.
Yep.
Navajo Tower.
And I think it's pretty cool. Well, we'll take pictures.
This is the view from the patio of the tower.
Back to the wall.
Tell me about this floor, Michael.
This floor is...
Which floor is it?
What? Second floor. Out of three. Out of three.
Hi, kids. Now let's go on. Should we go on the roof?
Yeah.
Now we're at the top of the tower. Up and down. Zoom.
Michael, that's not funny.
Michael noticed that.
Darn.
One last view of the Grand Canyon. Again from Navajo Point. This is a view of the Painted Desert from Teponi Point at 8 o'clock in the morning on September 1st. It's a view of the Kachina Inn in the Painted Desert at Tawa Point. What do they call this place, Michael?
We call it the Painted Desert. I thought you meant like they had a name for each little part.
And this is the Lithidendron Wash, a dry river right below us. What? Well, hi there.
This is the Painted Desert.
Yeah, it sure is. Be
I'm
still.
at Pasky. And now, 1 second, my mom's gonna take a picture of me.
What kind of log are you sitting on, Michael?
Just a second.
Hold your hand still.
Okay, I'm sitting on a petrified log.
And what's it made out of now?
Now it's made out of stone. It's so old, now it's made out of stone.
We're at Blue Mesa.
I think this is cool.
Across Blue Mesa here are all kind of logs that have fallen apart and fallen down. Okay. It's our last view from Blue Mesa. There's Blue Mesa and the vicinity. Here's a butte near Chinle, Arizona. Big sentinel in the sky.
Hi, I'm Michael Pasky and I'm standing in about 4 states. And I'm in 4 corners.
And he pushed me into Arizona, where there's Arizona, New Mexico, Colorado, and Utah.
They stand there for a picture. Other people are waiting.
She'll never get back.
Now he's in New Mexico.
You guys all stand there real nice so I can take a picture.
Michael P., stop that. Stop acting.
You've been in the car too long.
Stand nice together. Okay?
Okay, here we go.
Stop wiggling, Michael. Mom wants to take a slow picture. I think I'm in New Mexico. This is the Montezuma Valley overlook. On our way up into Mesa Verde Park, overlooking Cortez and Montezuma Valley, places where we just came from. We'll be climbing to 8,500 feet. Every now and then there's these canyons, and the cliff dwellings are built in the side of these canyons that cut into the big flat mesa with the green top. Mesa Verde stands for Green Mesa. Entrance to a kiva, ceremonial chamber used by the men to do whatever they did in them. Well, this is back inside the family rooms or whatever. It's another kiva. One last view of Spruce Tree ruins. Taken from one end of it all the way back to the other. This is the Cliff Palace. The largest of the ruins.
Wow.
It's a beautiful deep canyon. At least 500 feet deep. And extends up the mesa. It's the balcony house, cliff dwelling, that we can just see the edge of here. Balcony House Canyon. This is the entrance to a loop going around the Garden of the Gods. Pink sandstone formations just west of the city of Colorado Springs. We're here on September 2nd. Pikes Peak is 28 miles west of here. from the observation tower of the Hidden Inn, overlooking the Garden of the Gods. The most prominent view. Here's the Great American Rock Climbers, starring Michael and 3 other guys that are doing a little bit better than Michael.
Hello. Hey, excuse me.
Where's his partner? Way up there. Okay, Michael, be careful.
Yep. I know somebody else came up here. They scratched some things out here.
Okay, I'll be there.
With 2 people.
On his way on to the top of Mini Pinnacle. Look around, Michael. Turn around. Wave to me.
Hi. I'm at Pasky. Climb me up. Let's spin.
And climb through a narrow crack that no one has ever climbed through before. He's a good climber, aren't you?
Yeah.
Is it hard?
No.
Can you get back onto an easy part without falling?
No. One thing. I want to stop the tape and my dad come and help me.
All right. What do you see in the cave?
What cave?
Right behind you.
That's not cave.
It's not?
That's a big hole.
Oh. It's Michael.
Hello. I'm here in this crack.
Straight above
Hiding
Michael.
from the Indians.
Way up there
You
somewhere.
may not see them, but those Indians are actual.
I bet they are.
Well, I gotta get out of here. Hello. I'm going to pass that. I'm staying here by this giant big rock.
Let's push it over, Sarah.
Look at me though, Michael.
Hello, I'm gonna say hi, and he's gonna say
How?
how. Not
Okay.
how, but how.
Okay. Well, you want to give him a hug goodbye? Because we're going to leave now.
No, I have to go take some of his money in his pocket.
Oh, Michael, that's terrible. Okay, now put it back.
Bye.
Bye.
No, I'm at a store. They have only food to sell. And there's quite a few people in my store right now.
Okay.
That's why a lot of
Nice store.
And now, here's how it does that store. Like, there's just a few people up here that hope to have stuff there. But I like my store.
Okay, now let me dial the next thing.
Mountain scenery.
Okay, here's Pikes Peak.
Suburbs of...
Okay, done.
It keeps on rolling.
Cameron's Cone.
Gardens of the Gods. This is the Air Force Academy main chapel.
And I bet you already know that. And I'm Michael.
Hi.
Hi.
Chapel from the outside, a really impressive tall structure. There are the central grounds. With the mountains in the background. Here's a pan of the whole facilities. An overlook near the north entrance.
In a rocket.
I guess you are.
Let's blast off 1 minute.
Okay. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, blast off. You better get out right away.
It's gonna go in 1 more minute.
Okay.
I'm in the 7th aisle of the hot place.
Well, here's a tail end view of a B-52. And guess whose boy is climbing aboard? My boy. Pretty neat air.
Michael, I'm gonna climb up there when this tape is over.
Okay. You wave, Michael?
Hello, this is the end of the plane. I'm still Michael Pasky.
Well, here's the mint. I don't want people to take pictures in it. So I'm putting my camera back in the car. There's our goodbye to the Rocky Mountains. We just came back from eating supper at El Rancho. In the morning we head for Michigan. Down that hill is Denver and Michigan. There's a view of the arch from our table in our floating restaurant on the Mississippi River. That's the arch. Hi, Michael. Here's the riverfront below us. Different boats docked. Bridge across to Illinois. At downtown St. Louis. There's their football stadium.
Where the Louis no.
Bunch of hotels along the riverfront. That must be City Hall.